Good morning to everyone. Welcome to today's session. I hope every one of you understood whatever we have seen so far in the last class. We are seeing the topic arithmetic progression, that is 5th chapter of your textbook. And in the last class we have seen what is arithmetic progression and what is the general form and everything. And today also we are going to continue the same lesson. So before going to continue the same lesson, that is before going to today's session, just a recall what we have seen in the last classes about arithmetic progression. So arithmetic progression is nothing but it is a series of numbers. The numbers are obtained by adding by a fixed value except the first one. So here these are some examples. So these are some examples of arithmetic progression. And so here the first 1, 2, 3, 4, so next number 5 definitely. So it is in AP, that is arithmetic progression. That is the second, third, that is a number is obtained by adding by a fixed constant with the previous one. So here the common value is nothing but 1 here. Okay, so every term obtained by adding 1 with the previous one. So therefore this series is said to be in AP, that is in arithmetic progression. So here it's nothing but minus 30. So we have to add, suppose if you want to the next term means we have to add minus 30 with the previous one. So every term obtained by adding minus 30 with the previous one here. So that is a common number is minus 30 here. And similarly here 1. Okay. So when we obtain any one of the number by adding 1 with the previous one. And what about here? So here 0. And what about here? So here, so 2.5, that is minus 0.5. Okay, so when we add minus 0.2 to the previous term, we'll get the next term. Okay, so here these numbers are called the common difference of the AP, and common difference denoted by the letter D. Okay, and the first letter of the AP, that is first term of the AP, denoted by the letter A. So these are some examples of AP. And that is a definition. Already we know that in a series, a number is obtained by adding by a fixed constant with the previous one. Okay, that is said to be arithmetic progression. And the fixed number, that is the particular number which one we have to add, that number is said to be common difference of the AP. And the common difference may be positive, negative, or 0 also. Right? So here in our content only two sections are there, that is nth term of an AP and another one sum of the first n terms of an AP. We are seeing the nth term of the AP only now. So look at this is the general form of an AP, that is A is nothing but first term of AP. So the second term can be obtained by adding the difference. So difference here denoted by D, therefore when we add the previous one we will get A plus D. And next again second term, this third term can be obtained by adding the same D with this term. Okay, so A plus D, A plus 2D, and A plus 3D. It keep going on like this. Okay, so like this it's keep going on. The nth term of the AP can be defined as A1 plus n minus 1 into D, or we can write AN equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So that is the nth term formula. We have seen this in the last classes. Okay, so that is the nth term of the formula. We are seeing the nth term only now. So the nth term of an AP is formula is nothing but A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is nothing but first term and D is nothing but common difference. Okay. So look at the example now. For the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. So here two examples are given. They are in AP only. No need to check whether they are in AP or not. Suppose if you want to check whether the given series or given sequence of the numbers are in AP or not, how can we check? Through the common difference. So we have to subtract the first term from the second term and the second term from the third term. So the common difference are same means they are in AP, otherwise not. Okay, so always we can write the common difference D equal to A2 minus A1. Okay, so this is the formula for finding the common difference in an AP. Okay, right. So here what they are asking here, in an AP, write the first term. So they are asking to find out the first term is denoted by the letter A and the common difference denoted by the letter D. Okay. So for the first question, so here this is the first question. So here the first term is nothing but A equal to 1 by 3. So that is nothing but A value. And D value, how can you find? So D is nothing but formula is there, that is A2 minus A1. So what is A2? A2 means second term. So second term is 5 by 3. And minus A1. A1 is nothing but first term. So already I said the first term can be denoted by either A or A1. Both are same only. Okay. So 1 by 3. Now subtract it now. So here 3 is the LCM. So 5 minus 1 is nothing but 4. So D is nothing but 4 by 3. So this is nothing but common difference of the AP. And this is nothing but first term of the AP. Okay. And similarly for here. What is the first term? So A equal to 0.6. And how can you find the common difference? D equal to A2 minus A1, that is the formula. So what is A2? So this is the second term, A2. So 1.7 minus what is A1? A1 is nothing but 0.6, first term. So 0.6. So subtract it. So 1.7 and 0.6. So when we subtract it, so here 7 minus 6, 1. And here 1. So 1.1. So 1.1. So D is nothing but 1.1. That is the common difference of this AP. Okay, this is a procedure to find out the first term and common difference. Okay. Look at the next example. Which of the following are APs? So they are asking, so which of the following are APs? That is the first question. So here 3 C's are given here. So 1, 2, 3 subdivisions are given. So we are going to check which terms and which series are AP. And next, if they form an AP, find the common difference, D, and write the 3 more terms. Okay, so 3 questions are available here with the 3 subdivisions. The first, so we are going to check whether they are AP or not. So for this is the first one, and second one, if they forms an AP, they are asking to find out the common difference, and also next 3 terms they are asking. Okay, now we are going to check one by one. Okay. Right. So take the first. This is a question. Take the first one now. So 3 plus 2, 3 plus root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2, etc. are given here. Okay. So how can you check whether the given terms are in AP or not? Through the common difference only. Okay. So here how many terms are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4 terms are there. So that we are going to check. That is D equal to A2 minus A1. So the difference of this one. Okay. And next, equal to the difference of these two, that is A3 minus A2, and next the difference of these two, that is equal to A4 minus A3. Okay, now we are going to check all are same or not. Okay, so first we are going to check what is A2 minus A1. So what is A2 minus A1? So 3 plus root 2 minus, so A1 is 3, so 3 get cancelled, so equal to root 2. So next A3 minus A2 equal to what is A3? 3 plus 2 root 2 minus what is A2? So this is A2, that is 3 plus root 2. So equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 and multiply minus inside. So minus 3 minus root of 2. So equal to plus 3 minus 3 get cancelled. So here 2 root 2 minus root of 2. When we subtract, we get root of 2. So this A3 minus A2 also root 2. So next one, A4 minus A3. So what is A4? So 3 plus 3 root 2 minus what is A3? 3 plus 2 root 2. Okay. So equal to 3 plus 3 root 2 multiply minus inside. So minus 3 minus 2 root 2. So equal to plus 3 minus 3 get cancelled. So 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. So equal to 3 times root 2 minus 2 times root 2 equal to 1 time root 2. So that A2 minus A1 2, A3 minus A2 root 2 only, and here A4 minus A3 also root 2. So all difference are same, therefore it is in AP. It is in arithmetic progression, that is AP. So if any one of the value is not equal means it is not an AP. Okay, right. So we found the first one is an AP, and next they are asking to find the common difference. So this is a common difference, right? So D equal to root of 2. So this is a common difference, and they are asking to write the next 3 terms. What is the next term? So For the next term is, that is first term, second term, third term, fourth term. Now I am going to write fifth term. So fifth term means how can we write? We can add, that is fifth term means A5. So how can we write A5? So we have to add D value with the previous one. The previous one is A4. Okay. So what is A4? So A4 is nothing but 3 plus 3 root 2 and plus D's root 2. When we add 3 plus, so 3 times root 2 and 1 root 2, totally 4 times root 2. So 3 plus 4 root 2. So this is nothing but A5. So next we are going to find out next A6. A6 how can we write? So with the A5 we can add D. So we can add the previous value only. Okay. We have to add the difference with the previous one. So what is A5? So A5 we found 3 plus 4 root 2 and plus D value again root 2. So when we add together 3 plus here 4 root 2, here 1 root 2, totally 5 root 2. Right? So next A7 also. Okay, that is 3 terms they are asking. So A7 equal to, so A7 equal to, how can we write? So A7 equal to, so A6 plus D value, that is root 2. So what is A6? So here 5 root 2 we found that already. So A plus 5 root 2 plus root 2. So equal to, so A is nothing but 3, right? So A value 3 here. So 3 plus, so 5 root 2 plus 1 root 2, 6 root 2. So the next 3 terms are 3 plus 4 root 2, 3 plus 5 root 2 and 3 plus 6 root 2. So these are the next 3 terms of the first one. Okay. So we found that is an AP and we found D value and also next 3 terms. So the first one over. And next we have to check whether the second one is an AP or not. If it is an AP, we are going to find D value and everything. Okay. What about the second one? 0.2, 0.22. Okay. So here 0.2, 0.2, 0.22. The next one 0.222, etc. It's keep going on. Okay. So we are going to check the difference first. So D equal to A2 minus A1. So this one. And next this one equal to A3 minus A2. So what is A2 minus A1 first? So 0.22 minus 0.2. So when we subtract these two, so 0.22 and 0.2. So when we subtract here 2, 0, 0. So 0.02. Next A3 minus A2. What is A3? 0.222 minus 0.22. Okay. Now subtract it. 0.222 and 0.22. Here 0. So when we subtract 2, 0, 0, 0. So the difference is 0.002. So look at the difference. Are they same? No, they are different. So they are different means it is not an AP. So the second one, it is not an AP. Okay, no need to find the common difference. Okay, other things and all. And what about the third one? So root 2, root 8 and root of 18 is there. Okay. So third one. So third one is root of 2, root of 8, then root of 18 and root of 32, etc. given. So we are going to check whether it is an AP or not. Okay. So let us continue this line in the next video.